Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. We're back on Extinction, and today we're going to be building a garage base. Of course, newly added to the game with the Extinction launch for part of the Bob Tartles DLC are the battle rigs, the garages, and yeah, if you need a garage, you also need to be able to build that garage into a base, right? That's at least what I was thinking, and that is what we're going to be attempting today, turning a garage into a base, seeing if we can come up with some cool designs for it. I've got my ideas, but we'll see what we can come up with and what it turns into when we actually start building, because sometimes when I just kind of think of an idea, I think that would be really cool, but I don't know if I can actually do that with ARK and the way structures work. But I think it would be a really fun base, so we're gonna try, we're gonna see, and yeah, that should be a useful addition to any base right now. The tiny pillars are just a part of ARK Survival Ascended. You just place a pillar, and if you place them, there's options to change it. Hello there, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, today we are going to be building a garage base. Let me just get some items before I switch you over to the gameplay, because yeah, we will need that, of course. We will definitely need to have some building structures. It's the same for everything if you're playing Ascended. All you need to do is actually play Ascended and the old ARK. Alright. Well, let's get started with some building. So I'm just grabbing some structures whilst we get ready to actually build. Should be exciting. I don't know why I'm picking metal. Maybe just because my head went to metal, because these structures look a little bit metallic, most of them at least. So yeah, we'll see what we end up using. What else do we need? Some scaffolding maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find it out. So yeah, when you place a pillar, there's just variations to change it to the beams, and the second one is the thin pillar. No, I don't ever use the mods. Well, not often, so I don't think so. The thin pillar is just a thing. Hello, hello. All right, so the idea is to build a cool garage base, and oh, this thing is quite huge. I was kind of hoping to add it to my little storage container base. Now that I see the size again, I'm not too sure that will fit, but we'll try. The idea is, yeah, the thin pillar. If you mean a half pillar, that's modded, yes. So the idea was to kind of create a crane on top of the battle rig garage, so that you basically have like oh yeah, a crane that might be carrying one of those containers. Let's see, can we do that? I suppose the question is, do we want to do that? I mean, we can get rid of the trees if we need to. So I feel like this orientation gives us the best option. It is a really cool structure, isn't it? Oh yeah, the reason that I spawned the pyromane is so that if I go here, the things will actually light up now. Alright, that's a good start. Let's clear out some of the things that we don't want to have. And then we can start building. Wait, I don't have any mods for the reusable ones. Well, should be fine. Get rid of some of the plants sticking through my beautiful new garage. You know, want to make sure that that it all looks good. Will I be on the server later tonight? Yeah, tonight I will be, but not after this stream, of course. Hello there, Mr. Average. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you made it. Should be a good one, because ever since we saw the kind of design of this, I thought, how cool would it be to build a base on top of it? And then when I got more of the structures, I thought turning this into kind of like a crane would be kind of cool, right? And now with the storage containers, it would make sense. Like the crane moved the containers into place, right? So let's see, because the first, yeah, see, it doesn't let me hide the roof, which is fine. I can make a staircase on the outside, but it should give me the option, right? But yeah, I think making this into like a crane could be really cool, and just making it into a base, I feel like is just a really cool thing to do. So let's see how this thing actually works, because right now there's no snap points, but these are snap points. Okay. Well, that's not actually what I wanted to do. Yeah, but I never use too many modded structures because I want to make tutorials. Oh, I already had this. So yeah, we can't snap this right away. Yeah, okay, we need pillars or beams. I think we'll start with a round of beams around then, just to give us some more snap points. We kind of need to learn a little bit the way that this structure behaves. Like, does it give me foundation support if I want to go up? Like, can I just start going up? It seems like I can go up quite a way. And then can I go, how far can I go across now? Like, does it count as a normal structure? It seems that it at least has support along the structure. I don't know how far out that lets me go. So only 2 to the outside. So not the full 3 that you normally get. But we should be able to work around that, because you can still snap around this. So what we're probably going to have to do for the crane part is create like a little platform around here. So yeah, I think we'll need that. But yeah, like, I wonder if I need to just add my own layer here. Probably, because then I can actually build on here, even though that I'm just gonna add them back. I think the structure, because it gives the option to hide the roof, but it doesn't actually hide the roof right now. So I think that might be broken. But anyway, I think for now we're gonna still do this anyway. So we're gonna just turn it into the same looking roof, but at least now it has the option for us to actually build on top of here, I suppose. And then these we can turn into these. To be honest, these ones actually also are really, really nice for these things. And they have the same kind of gritty texture as the rest of these wasteland structures, so actually works quite well. So yeah, that's the basis of the build that we're working with, of course. The the hotkey is on the PC, it's G. So if you look at something and you press G, it just deletes it right away. It really is a time saver. Okay. Thinking of if I need to build this out for like support, I might want to maybe make it into something cool, nice looking one, but we'll see. I think for the crane, what I would really like to do is give it a little bit more height, of course, because right now this structure is relatively tall. But I definitely want to raise it up a little bit more, I think. So I'm going to take out some more structures here. We might use that. Okay, so if maybe we should actually also have just the normal walls. That might be quite useful. So if we wanted to, we could have some doors like this. You know, just to add to our build. I feel like that is quite nice. Although there is still these openings, so that would mean that we kind of need to build into here to make that make sense, I think. Right, I think that I might need to do this. Can I not? There we go. Kind of feel like that I should be able to there we go. That's the wall I need, I think. But I kind of don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? Because otherwise this gate feels out of place. Well, we'll see. Oh god. There we go. We'll get rid of these for now. Because yeah, it doesn't sit flush, so. Oh yeah, the tech base does look great, and I think it works great here in Extinction. All right, let's see. We kind of need to focus on the tower. Let's see. So what I'm thinking is, what is the middle? Oh, this is an uneven structure. Okay, explosions. Because what I kind of would like to do is, okay, what would be a reasonable height? So this is 4, is 5, and then we have the cabin there, and then it sticks out like that. It doesn't quite feel high enough, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Cabin, and then it sticks out. Yeah, that might be. Let's do a 9. I don't know. Okay, so what I need, I think I want to create like a structure like this for this little shape. Although I might leave some room for myself. Okay. So if we do it like this, because I'm afraid if I take away the little quarter walls that I snapped it all to, that this will just collapse again. Yeah. Okay, the tree behind it is probably going to have to go because it's going to, I think it's going to interact too much with the build that we're trying to make here. So we're going to get rid of this. And then hopefully we can get this going. So basically, I think we're gonna have a little staircase probably inside of this to go up. go. You know, it's a little room. This is going to be a base after all, right? So that's the little entrance, and then inside there will be some kind of staircase leading up to the base, because that will have to happen. Or maybe an elevator. It's probably nicer to use, because otherwise it might be a little bit annoying if you actually use this as a base. And then definitely this part, we probably also want to make sure that we have like the railings, because of course you can use this as part of the base as well, right? You can definitely use this. And then one of the sides, we're probably going to have to create like a little staircase going down as well, so that we can actually, you know, get up to this point. So, for example, over here. Or to be honest, we can just go... No, probably it's nicer if we do it like this. Right. That looks fine. A little side addition here with the stairs. I'm going to build one of your bases eventually. Yeah. Learning is part of the game. Part of the fun. Enjoy it whilst you can, because before you know it, you'll be an expert. The early game is usually a lot of fun. Alright, so yeah, we have a little staircase, because obviously you're going to have like an easy way up to this part of the base. And yeah, we can make it look a little bit nicer. Probably. Do we want to have some more supports at some point? There we go. Like that. There we go. You know, a little bit more support in this, I think, will work quite nicely. And I think at some point we're probably going to paint these scaffolding pieces to try to make them look a little bit more like metal, maybe, or at least blend in with the structures. There we go. So yeah, we have that little part well supported. I mean, we could even make these stairs a little bit more support, a little bit stronger looking. Otherwise, they're so thin next to this chunky build. So I think this might actually be a nice little addition without going too crazy. We could even add these, because once we turn them into the wasteland skins, they are very, very cool. I love them a lot. So yeah, definitely don't mind using those. All right, let's change this all up, except of course the scaffolding, and see what that looks like. We have a nice little staircase up to the wasteland build, because for the garage build. Because yeah, we want to make sure that whatever is here down on the garage level is also still nice looking, right? There we go. Yeah, I really like the gritty look of these. Yeah, the ruins sometimes not lining up is kind of annoying. It makes it a lot more difficult than it should be, I guess. The courts I'm building right over here. right over here. I feel like, yeah, the Bob Tall Tales are definitely worth it, and the structures, for me as a builder, imagine not having all these new structures. Like, we would still be playing around with the same limited amount. This is amazing. Having so many new things every time to play with is really, really nice. I just wish they also included skins for the crafting stations, because you can build a whole base in a certain style, and then you have to have the same old boring smithy and stuff like that. I really wish they do it. Some custom cosmetics have started doing it, so surely Wildcard can do it as well, right? All right, I feel like that's a nice little entryway to our base. You know, it looks nice and sturdy. I don't even mind the wood that much. I might just keep it as wood, but we'll see. There we go. I feel like it probably is better to maybe have some walls here. I guess, can you still walk through these? No, okay. Because it's probably beneficial if we make this into a practical base, because I'm just thinking it's probably more secure if you actually close this off, and I think this works. Yeah, I like to flip walls around so you don't have the same texture every time for these. Yeah, we'll see what we do to the back here, but I feel like it does make sense for these sides at least to be closed. So yeah, as I said, I like to flip them around a little bit to play around with the textures, because otherwise, like, these are of course going to be the same, but now because I flipped the middle one, it's slightly different. Yeah, the factory skins, I really want to blend those in at some point as well. I don't know if we'll do that a lot for this build, because of course that's an additional thing you would need to buy to make it. But yeah, if you're building your own builds, of course, you can easily do that as well. I feel like the weather is changing on me because it's getting a little bit more dark. So let's make sure we can see what we're working on. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that's a nice and easy wall, but that will make sure that that side is secure. Do I want to close this side? I probably do. I don't know if I want to fully, like, wall it off as well. Maybe we'll make a little weird looking thing. I think that's quite nice to make it a little bit more random. There we go. Okay. Can I have this here? There we go. Yeah, now that feels a little bit more connected, right? So that if you drive the car in here, I mean, I don't know if it really works as a full wall, but maybe we can still make it a little bit more secure like this. Just because we like the railing so much. There we go. Should we have the railings on here? Why not? You know, we're trying to embrace the scavenger look of it all. Like, it's just pieced together. And I think that's the way you're gonna make a lot of these cool bases, especially if you're trying to fit the theme, which this base is definitely trying to embrace that big time. You know, might not be the most practical one. But yeah, I think this is gonna work. You know, just imagine the crane on there sticking out like here. Maybe if we can pull it off, we can have a storage container like these, but then hanging in the air. Like it's still carrying one, right? That could be quite cool. All right, so we've done the staircase up to this build. So now we can start focusing on the crane part of the build. And maybe if we want to, we can actually also maybe make a cool custom battle rig. Because, you know, we need to have at least one parked in there, right? Yeah, I don't know why you would ever want a practical base. Obviously, you just want the cool looking one, right? Okay, we need to flip some of these around as well to create a little bit more interest. Kind of want these skulls on the outside. Can I do that? Maybe I can? Why does it not let me? There we go. I feel like the skulls on the outside, that fits a little better, right? Looks a little bit more creepy. Yeah, of course you want to have space for everything in your base, but I would still always want it to look cool. Just as much as it needs to be practical for me. Alright, I think if we snap one more of these... Cool, yeah. Because then it like kind of... Although it doesn't align with the ones above. That might annoy me too much, so maybe we do it at least this way. Yes. Yeah. Okay, and then this we can bring up all the way. Right. Okay, let's also make sure that these pillars look nice and wastelandy. Because that's definitely what we want for these. So... Like, obviously, this base, it might be really annoying that you have to go all the way up to use your base. But I think for the crafting, we can probably get some crafting set up right here. And of course, it depends, because like me, if I play with mods and I use visual storage, I can probably make sure that the crafting can be used by both without having to be close. But if you play without mods, of course, that might not be as practical. But sometimes sacrifices have to be made if you want to be a cool themed base. And maybe this isn't all your base, because if you build more around it, of course you can use the storage somewhere else. And this might just be your room, and then make sure that the garage looks cool and unique as well. Because otherwise it's just a boring garage structure. Everyone is going to have this garage structure, even though the structure itself, it looks amazing. Everyone's gonna have the same one, but we are going to have a cool crane. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna look so cool in the city as well. It's gonna look like there's some construction going on somewhere. Okay, I think that makes for a nice thing. Now we need to decide what would be a better option. Like, do we have a staircase going up and you have to go crazy because you go round and round and round and round? Or do we just use a little elevator to go up? Honestly, I think the elevator is probably the better shout. And we could always have a ladder on the outside, so you can still go up without using it. I think that is probably the best thing to do. We can maybe also place down some lights. Right, maybe not down here yet, but we can actually also... Ooh, you can place lights inside of your... garage. Look at this. That is so cool. You can decorate your garage. Can we also have... Oh, yes. How cool is that? You can actually bring life to your little garage. I thought I couldn't really do anything inside like this, but that's really cool. You know, your car needs some comfort and some little details as well. That's really good. Because that allows you for a lot of cool customization. Alright, I'm gonna have 2 of these to light up away a little bit, you know. Hello. Yeah, I think having 1 elevator going up probably the way to go, right? Elevator. Small elevator, that's exactly what we need. Enable snapping. Oh, we can have it in the middle. That might be quite nice. Right, that would be quite cool. Of course, that does mean we can't really build anything else inside of here, but that's probably for the best. We can at least have something in here, I suppose, but don't want to build anything too close to to the elevator itself, because it's, you know, easy to get those things stuck. I think maybe over there would be a good spot. So yeah, we come in here. We have our elevator going up, and then of course on the side we can always still make like a ladder somewhere, right? I really love the bonfire, but I wish they would have made it a base game structure, so a normal bonfire, and then give it a variant for the wasteland, because of course the barrel is very wasteland, but it would be cool to have one with just normal wood, just like a big bonfire, like a bigger campfire, because that would be decorative wise really cool to have more variations of that, but unfortunately not. Hello there, Raz. Welcome in. We're building a big crane on top of the garage as a crazy build idea. And we currently are just arriving at like the cabin part that will be up in the air. So yeah, that's all caught up, I think. I haven't made a car yet, but we probably will make a car so that we have one in the garage later on. There we go. So I haven't really given much thought to what the actual cabin is gonna look like. But probably something like this. Although now the cabin is bigger than this platform. I also realized that I didn't really build it in the middle of the platform, but that's probably fine. But yeah, probably don't want to make it too big then. I don't know. Okay. Because this is going to be like, that's the main room. And whatever the box is going to be, eventually, like somewhere over here is where the crane part is going to stick out, right? Like this is where the crane is going to stick out, and then we need to, yeah, so we're going to definitely need more foundation support below to make like a crane that sticks out like this. Do we want it like that or higher up? I think I might want it one higher in the wall here. But yeah, either way, we're gonna need more support. And it's gonna, whatever we build, I guess it's gonna have to still look like it would be able to turn around, right? Because that's what the crane does. It picks something up and it turns around still. So we're just gonna imagine that this thing, the structure that we build, that can turn. Oh, I guess only, no, maybe only this part turns, I suppose. I'm questioning if I want to keep it like this, or do we want it to make a round shape? But that's going to be tricky, actually. No, don't think we can. Should have started round in that case. I should have taken a look at more cranes before building this, to be honest. Okay, so I think we just kind of need to start shaping it, and we can start detailing it later. So if this is going to be the cabin, we have a 6 wide one, and then it's 5 long now. I think that's probably big enough. And then up here, this is where like the crane is gonna connect to. Right there. So that probably means that this is going to be like the size of the crane. And as I said, we're probably going to be like switching this around. There we go. That's a big box though. Maybe we add some more shape to this. Maybe like this. But what if we break up the shape a little bit? Right? There we go. Could look like this, maybe. I mean, it definitely looks like a better shape than what we had before. Right. And some of this definitely needs to be like a window. So maybe what we do is I wish we had more window options in ARK, like glass options, but I guess at least these ones are not too bad. And then I think what I want for this is maybe some windows like this, so you can see what you're controlling, even though these windows aren't the best. Like, at least it's something. And a little bit of dirt, I guess, in this style would make sense, right? Because it's the post-apocalyptic vibe anyway. So that does turn this into still a sizable base, at least. Right? That's all right, I think. I think we can work with that. And then probably what we want to do is make sure that we do randomize some of these. There we go. So that if we skin them, it's not all the exact same texture. But there's a little bit more interest there. There we go. I think at the back we might want to change the shape a bit as well. Just to kind of create a little bit more of a unique shape, right? And less of a box. Okay. Although we might want some windows still here. I suppose I should have probably added the windows in first. Because I can imagine that at these sides, well, I guess I don't have to change the walls actually. You just need to skin them. There we go. Something like this. Right. I think that can work. Probably want to make sure we go around like this just to add a little bit more support to the look. There we go. If only we could have beams going across like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. There we go, something like this. Just randomization. I mean, that does already add some nice options here, I think. And it probably should be a little bit of a counterweight out the back as well, actually, now that I think of it. So probably quite similar to what we have on the other side. Right. There we go. And then maybe we can have some normal small windows in here. Just to change it up a little bit. And then we can add these, because once we start skinning this should be quite nice. But then, yeah, this is where the counterweight could be from. There we go. Yeah, the boarded up windows are also very nice, actually. And some of these we can actually make into the broken variants just to spice things up a little bit. Let's actually also add in these slope walls. And there we go. All right. So yeah, we have some variations there. Let's make that broken. Make this broken. And then we should be able to just go around and skin this and see what that looks like. Obviously, we're going to have to also just add some paint to it eventually to really transform it. Now it's more about the shapes. Definitely need to add some supports because it doesn't really look like this would be held up by whatever we have below right now. So we need to definitely do some work on that. But I think we're starting to get to something that is at least visually quite pleasing. There we go. Just like that. Change all these ones. And then these ones as well. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Should we have something going across the top here? There we go. Just like that. All right. That's not too bad, I think. There we go. We can probably make supports like this because, for one, these look quite cool. And they curve a little bit more. The only downside, of course, is that we don't have a lot of room to play with. But I think I like this little curve. Guess we can't really do anything there because it's only one. There we go. Yeah. I mean, my process sometimes also uses a lot more destruction, but so far I think it's all right. Still hard to imagine because we're kind of missing the main piece, of course, sticking out on both sides. But I think this is not too bad. Now we just kind of need to break in. Okay, so the elevator ends right there. That means that we want some of these pieces to kind of fill in those gaps. And we probably want some light in here. There we go. And then, well, yeah, the floor is going to be these ones, because this is actually quite nice. A little bit rusted metal. There we go. Very nice. All right. So yeah, this is where the elevator ends. That should fit perfectly. Once we have power, we will find out if it actually works. That's always the question. But yeah, I think that's fine. So I guess this would just be your like base area. And then I guess if we want to also make the top accessible. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I think I am gonna do some more destruction. I'm thinking that I need to make this one less wide. I will still leave the ceilings because I think we need like a little bit on the outside where you can walk. So I think what we need pretty much is that we have the wall over here. Oh, this might be a crash. Yes, it is. I haven't really crashed yet in Extinction, but had to be the first time once. Well, we'll be right back. Oh boy, oh ARK. It's a good thing we love you. Well, I'll try to get back in. Sometimes it takes a little bit before it realizes, of course, that the character is no longer in. Like right now, because it still shows me that I'm online, but I'm definitely not. We crashed, so we have to quickly rejoin and then we can continue, hopefully. And continue our crane build. To be fair, I haven't really crashed yet on Extinction. I feel like it runs really smooth for a new ARK launch, which definitely not, you know, something you expect normally. Well, I hope it realizes that I'm not longer in the game. And I hope that I can join. Because it doesn't let me join. Well, I think it's letting me join. It's just taking a little bit. Well. Oh, yep, it's loading. It's loading. We get to play again. That's a good thing. There we go. It let us back in. It's all good. All right. Well, we're back. We're back. Gotta love ARK. Yeah, because I think if we have these little walkways, it also is easier to maybe build like a connection up to the top, right? That does mean that we might not have windows as big, so maybe what we do instead is we have a window over here. Well, of course, that's going to change. So let's just first focus on one side, and then we can always do it on the other side if we like it. Something like this. Perhaps, because I think it would be nice to utilize every space available, so you can also go to the top, maybe to park some flyers. This is my private world, but I do have my own community servers that you can join. If you join my Discord, all the info is over there. But yes, definitely not an official server. I don't think they would allow me to have creative on there. All right. Yeah, I think this is probably a better option like this. So we have a little balcony, and I felt like this was a little bit too boxy, you know, a little bit too big. So I think making it a little bit smaller is probably for the best. And actually, now that I think of it, I might want to try something here. Because what if instead of the same shape, we have the balcony be a little bit of a different shape like that? I think that is gonna help us make it feel like less boxy, which is kind of what I didn't really like about it so far. I think this might be really nice. I have tried out the car very briefly in the first stream we did when the game launched, but I haven't really played with it in survival or anything. I've mostly just been been building things. All right. Yeah, I think this is already a better option than what we had before. There we go. Of course, it's a little bit hard to see sometimes before we change the skins, but yeah, I think I like that more. And then I think we still... Oh, now we can't really do what we had before, but might be able to create something more interesting. Although that doesn't touch, so I guess not. I guess we'll just have to go for something like this to still give the illusion of support. There we go. Oh, that's weird. I don't think it's supposed to disappear for sure. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's change these skins on this side so we can judge if we like what we did. I do think this change was the one we needed. There we go. Oh yeah, the door frames have really cool skins as well. I forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, this is what we needed. We did it. The breakthrough. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you're not sure, you shouldn't be afraid of just tearing it all down and trying it again. Okay. Let's design this side here. There we go. And then we'll place some of these. So I think that one is going to be like this. There we go. Do we need ladders here? Probably not. I don't think we need it on both sides, right? There we go. Something like that. We have some pillars like this. And like that. Yeah. I think we can make that work. Yeah, again, having diagonal pillars. Why, ARK? Why don't we have those yet? We need them. So we don't have to rely on mods to fix those problems. And then I can use my skins on them as well. Okay. So yeah, we still... Yeah, I think that works. Alright. Let's be sure to add the doors in. Make sure to add them the right way around, because otherwise it's going to be really annoying to get to the balconies. So now they should open. Yeah, that way. That way is the way we want. Alright, let's skin this whole thing. Yeah, that's the annoying part, because of course ASR and mods like that have the diagonal beams and pillars, and yeah, you can't skin them. There we go. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. It rounds up the building as well with these rounded bits to the side now. We're gonna have something sticking out here. Of course, the main crane in the front. Yeah, that's gonna be quite nice. There, that's gonna be very, very nice. Some dodos clucking around. Alright, so let's see. How far do we think we need the counterweight to be? I don't think actually we need it that big, right? So maybe like that. Probably need it a little bit further though, so I kind of need... I need more support here. I guess that means that we can just build a little back to the garage. So this wall we can tear out, and we can make a little base part here as well, which wouldn't be the worst thing. All right, so we would have these. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, I don't really build a lot with mods. Of course, in my streams and stuff, mostly not. Sometimes we do, but it does get a little bit overwhelming first time. Like, there's so many options all of a sudden. To be honest, now with custom cosmetics as well, it's even trickier sometimes, because you build it one way, but then you know you can still change it to a completely different look. Now, I'm kind of wishing that I could have a ceiling that is similar to the scaffolding, so we can kind of keep this vibe going, you know. I guess for now we'll just do it like this. I guess the last one we don't need, because we're gonna build some kind of counter structure there, and I think we'll build these out of the metal and the bones, because why not? There we go. What should the counterweight be, to be honest? I don't really know necessarily. Probably a little round-ish shape. Actually, I might need one of these. Would I build it this big? That's quite big, isn't it? I guess shape-wise that would make a little bit of sense. All right, let's see if we can build that thing. There we go. Because I do think that this as a shape, that's probably what you want. Yeah, that feels big enough. Hello there, welcome in, welcome in. There we go. I guess we might need these then to create a little bit of a ball-like shape. Right. That feels about right. Oh, that's also always so annoying. You can't snap anything to these. Yeah, I think that is kind of just what we... Oh, can't snap anything to this. What the heck? Do I really need to add... okay, maybe we don't do these then. Maybe we can use some triangles instead. I guess because we don't really need these, but we just need the snap points. Can I remove them after I add the walls? Is the question. I can. Perfect. So there we go. Now we can remove all of them and then... There we go. We created a little ball. Super cool wasteland counterweight ball. I guess if we really wanted to, we could... Oh, what we should have done... We should have made it out of greenhouse. And then we could have used it as a greenhouse. That would be so smart. Okay, maybe we should try that. Because that would actually be kind of cool, right? To be able to utilize it. Okay. We're gonna do it. So we'll need triangle roof and corner. We need the normal roof, which we have. We need these ones in the walls. So we need that. We need this. I guess we can just replace them. This is the well, I guess it's not gonna be, I was gonna say it's gonna be the scariest greenhouse ever, but it's not, because you won't see that it is a greenhouse, but you just know that you can utilize it as a greenhouse, right? Because visually, in the end, nothing is gonna change from what I have right now. It's just gonna be functional greenhouse. I think I've placed a bunch of extra greenhouse things, but we'll see that afterwards. There we go. Oh, I feel like I'm now just kind of placing a bunch of extra structures. That's fine. We can remove those. So yeah, this would be a little greenhouse. I suppose in this case, we do want to be able to walk around it then. Because otherwise it's not very practical. So we would want to have these in. And then... probably want to have this and this. You could leave that one open because then you can also maybe... Oh no, you can't really reach that, can you? Would there be a way to reach that? Not really. Probably more beneficial just to do it. I need to figure this out, right? Okay. Now we need to remove all the extra things that we've placed that we don't need. Not too bad, actually. There we go. We got a little ball. And then I guess what we want... Oh yeah, of course now not all of them are oriented the right way, but we should be able to flip the skin still. There we go. That's awesome. Oh, all of these are now no longer flipped, but that's fine. We can hopefully still do that manually. Oh god. There we go. That's the one I need. That's still flipped. That's still flipped. That's still flipped. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I guess all we need is to flip these. Oh, we can still add a broken variant. That's cool. Yeah, we just need to flip these so they look more metallic. Although, actually... Nah, I think I like the other one more for this. Oh. Please. There we go. Gotta flip. Gotta flip. I mean, technically, we could leave this so that you can still look around a little bit. Oh my god. No, these textures look crazy. Yeah. The textures of these greenhouse things really suck, don't they? There we go. So we have a little ball. I do think I'm going to make the broken variants because we can. And why not? Let's in a little bit of light. Speaking of light, we definitely would want a light in here. And I guess we also want some crop plots. Wait, why are you not doing your job? Why are you not lighting it? Well, I guess it just doesn't want to work today. Oh, I guess maybe the big crop plot would be a little bit big. I guess we can make a stack of them, grow things. And then maybe you need some medium ones instead. That's fine. There we go. So yeah, we have a bunch of these things. And then we might as well, if we're here, you know, I don't know if you would actually use it, but even if it's just decoration. There we go. You know what? This is going to be the coolest toilet place as well. Why not? I'm going to go the full way. Okay, and to kind of keep the effect, because obviously we need some kind of ceiling here. Normally, I think you would just use greenhouse glass here, but I am going to use a modded glass. We're going to use glass ceiling, because I think we can make these invisible. Actually, I need the borderless one. Yeah, this is... Well, you won't have any problems shitting yourself in this spot, I can tell you that. So yeah, we have this, and then I think the glass settings, we should be able to, yeah, completely make them invisible. Oh, I don't want this as default, but I guess. Yeah, this is what... There we go. So yeah, we can basically make the glass invisible. And now it looks like there's no glass, but we can still walk here. And this doesn't want the power. But yeah, we have a little greenhouse there. And then if we want to make it even cooler, something that Dan did on one of our builds, which is actually quite nice, is we can make a little pathway like this, because this looks way cooler than what we had, right? This is cool. Now it looks like you have to be very careful walking here. There we go. Look at this. I guess this one is a little bit high, but that's fine. There we go. All right. That's a start. Okay, then we have the main room here. Which I suppose you enter like that. And then, yeah, this would be the base. This is what we could use as a base, and then we have some nice balconies for flyers or whatever. We have a roof for more flyers if you wanted to. I think we want a railing just in case. I feel like that makes more sense. Just the fact that you might use the space up here. There we go. Creating something crazy out here, but I think it's coming together slowly but surely. And the masterpiece is still to come, of course, the actual crane part. But this, it's already beginning to look like, you know, you can start to recognize. There we go. Extinction has dropped. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's cool. All right, now we need to figure out the crane itself. So we are going to need some foundations for that. So we can kind of just extend this by a bunch. I guess. All right. There we go. Yeah, I guess this is so that we can extend this to a decent length. How far can we go now? We can go this far if we wanted to. That is probably about as far as we should want to go. How much further can I get away with? Not a lot. Maybe one. And then I could round it off, maybe. Okay, that's all I could get away with. And that translates to... where is... Oh, I still have it on my hotbar. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be too bad. There we go. So that would kind of be the end part of this, where we can hang the cable from. There we go. And then this can be like this. The one question is, of course, if I now make a cable, could I still build any kind of container here? Let's see. So the container would be 3 wide. That's actually quite decent. Let's go out like 3 like this. So now it's 4. This would be 7. If I can build a container like that, that would be quite cool, right? It's gonna be the weirdest base ever because it's just gonna be floating there, but it's gonna look really cool. And that's kind of what we wanted, I think. Yeah, let's see if I don't have to detail the build yet, but I just want to know if I can add all the parts that I need for the container to be a thing. I think I can. I guess if I make it a little bit lower, I can maybe connect it like this. That could be quite cool. It's probably what we want. So how much lower does it need to be? 1, 2. Yeah, if it's too lower, I can do it, I think. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we can make this work. There we go. Oh, this is the craziest base already. And this is the first base we're building. If you thought steampunk was crazy, wait until you see what we do with this structure set. But yeah, this is really gonna be a cool garage already. Alright. I mean, look what we did to the garage. The garage almost looks small now by the comparison of what we've created. But yeah, I think I'm going to be able to use this now because, well, if we take this away, I think I can make this accessible now. Wait, let me get these out. I can't snap to this. Why can't I snap to the ceilings? It's so weird sometimes. fine. I can add in some pillars for you. Totally fine. And then I probably want maybe something like this. I was gonna say exactly in the middle, where the cable is, but that we can't do. There we go, that's fine. Can I now add in my doors? Please let me add in the doors. There we go. Perfect. We're doing it. This was the dream. This was always the dream. There we go. It's pretty much there. Yeah. You know, because I think even with my little ARK character, yes, we can jump this. Let's go. We can now just use it as part of the base. Oh, this is amazing. I love this. Okay, now let's create some nice shapes with some randomized structures here. There we go. Awesome. I think we're getting to something that is going to be amazing. Who thought storage containers could be this exciting? There we go. Why not? Then for this, we'll do something like that. Why not? There we go. Perfect. Yeah. The crazy container base grows. Now we have a crane. Okay. Let's finish the container because that's the easiest part, and then we can finish the crane and then actually work on the garage part because we still need to make that look nice as well. There we go. I guess I need these in a little bit, and then for now we need some railings around this, I think. Because we're gonna find a way to use the top of this as well. I'm not really using any mods right now. This is just the new pack. Okay, so what we could... Normally I would, of course, by the entrance have some of these. But I think that's going to take away from the ship. So I think the jump is going to have to stay. I think... What the heck? Why did that break so much? What did it break? Oh, the pillars. That's so weird sometimes. Because I just wanted a little ladder going down into the thing so we can actually use this. Oh, you even have them like this? I didn't even see those yet. That's quite cool. But right now, yeah, we really just wanted the normal cellar door. And we always wanted to open out. No. Oh. Why Why are you not opening? There we go. That's what we want. So that's going to be the container. I don't think we need to add anything else except, of course... Oh, well, this, well, we definitely need this. We need to, of course, change the skins and give it a nice paint job. But build-wise, I think we're almost there. Why? This is also not what we want. We do want them. We want them here and over here. And do we want them at the end? I guess we can have them at the end as well. There we go. Or floating container at the crazy crane build. There we go. We can connect this. It might not be the most practical base, but it is gonna be a really cool base to use. That's for sure. There we go. Keep adding these in. Of course, I guess I also need to add them up here anyway. So we might as well do that. Don't make them stick out anywhere, please. There we go. Yeah, that's looking great. Oh man, I'm really excited for this base now. This looks awesome. Who wouldn't want a garage like this? You have a base up there, you have a greenhouse in the counterweight, you have the option to add a container, and then if you use the other container builds that I did earlier, you can build like a compound, because now this is going to function as the entrance to my base, and this is the rest of my base, which is pretty safe as well. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, we need to figure something out here, because technically we don't need to just fill it in. We could kind of just keep it like this. And maybe make a little... I don't know, what could we do with it? I guess we could just have metal ramps. I don't know how much sense that would make. I think probably just makes the most sense to fill it in completely. And I guess you could just utilize this as part of the workspace. There we go. This is probably where we want to make a little ramp so we can drive onto this. Do we want that 4 wide? Yeah. And then we have railings until back there. I think that works. And probably we want to have railings on this side as well. Yeah, because maybe we'll still use this, but for now, that's gonna be it. And then in the workplace, we want to remove the wall that we made before, because now, with all the extra foundations we needed, we can still build this into a little bit of a house or something. Little workshop back here. Yeah, let's make it into a little like storage shed. Think you have like a little window there. Do we want to make it like this? I mean, I don't know how big we want to make this. Kind of interact to it, the build that we have. There we go. Maybe like this. That's not how it works. There we go. Yeah, something like that could work. Okay, well, let's add in the windows. No, don't drop. Why? Oh, I threw away my power main. Sorry, buddy. Why can't I? Please. Okay, I need to craft new doors because I'm not allowed to pick this up. Why not, ARK? There we go. Now we can start to skin this all. Can make a little storage shed at the back of this build. I think that's going to be nice. Just a little simple, homely home for a little bit of an extra room back here. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. All right, and equip it again. So I guess we would just have a wall here. I guess some windows could be nice there. Otherwise it's a little bit boring, right? And then what I kind of want to do is make sure that we can have a little overhang on the side. So if we do this, we can probably, not sure what you will use that for, but now on the outside we should be able to do this. I think this is going to be a fairly normal roof because we got a lot going on already. Well, yeah, you just have to go into creative mode either with commands, or I think if you're in a single player, it's just there's a button here if you allow it. But yeah, you can't do that in official servers, of course. I think this can work. Wait. How is this not lining up? What went wrong? Oh, that's where it went wrong. There we go. I kind of don't want to have it all the way in because I don't think we need that. So what we'll do instead is a little bit of this. There we go. How do we incorporate this? Can we incorporate this? I guess at least what we could do is this. Well, maybe not like that. Like that, maybe? That fills it in quite nicely. And then once we change it to these, I think that's gonna blend in good enough. Yeah. That's fine. The cars should still fit. We have a little storage shed behind, which I think is going to be quite cool. There we go. And of course, some of these... No, we don't want to flip them. We can make some of them broken. Yeah, that's nice. Guess we need to skin these as well. All the way until the other side. So yeah, I guess this is an unexpected bonus of this build. That we have a little bit of extra room. Yeah, why not? Like that. Because it kind of breaks it up a little bit, right? Built into the main structure, that's fine. Kind of want to maybe turn this into something a little bit more exciting. Who knows? We're just gonna do a little bit of craziness to create a little bit of a more open look here. There we go. We can use those skins. So yeah, there's a little bit more of a broken up design because I kind of want to blend in a little bit more little bit more of the other skins as well. I think we can. Should we do the same sort of similar thing here, but then maybe the other way around? There we go. That's nice. Yeah, and probably at least on the corners we would want some pillars, right? Especially here to kind of break up the other walls that we had placed. And then here at the back we want to change those as well. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I think once we start decorating, because I do have some deco mods, that's going to be even better. And then I think honestly this is where I would just place a bunch of storage down. I think that would be quite nice if you're using this as a base. Then we're getting there. It's a little bit foggy or cloudy again. Let's clear up. There we go. Why am I stuck? I'm completely stuck now. Let's reconnect. Well. Anyway, I think we're getting there. I'm just going to quickly reconnect to the server because I don't know why I got completely stuck. I think we're getting there. We've got the crane. We got the garage part. We kind of just need to add a few more details, turn it into a proper base. But yeah, I think we're doing something cool. We're doing something cool here. Something unique. And if you want to turn your garage into a base, which, I mean, if there's ever a time, it's going to be now, right? Why is my ARK completely black now, my screen? Might have to just relaunch the game, actually. I've broken myself. What did I do? Well, I can take that little break to say, if you're enjoying the stream and the builds, don't forget to leave a like. Really appreciate it if you do. If you're watching on YouTube. Alright, just relaunching the game. Hopefully it will let us back in without too many issues. And we can finish this build. But yeah, it's definitely turning out great. I'm loving it so far. Alright, let's see if it lets me back in and move again, because it's going to be a little bit difficult to finish my build if I can't move anymore, ARK. Please let me move around, because we need to create the car. We need the car now for sure, because that's kind of, for me, it's going to be detailed just to have the car in there. All right, well, it's taking its sweet time, but that's fine. Gives me a little creative break, you know. But yeah, we got the crane part. We need to, of course, turn the main crane into like the main base. We have a little storage shed now. And yeah. We have a floating storage container attached to the crane, which is the most exciting part. This base is really I never thought that for all bases that I could design, that a simple thing as a storage container was going to be such a fun base to work on. Oh wait, I seem to be completely stuck in some kind of weird camera mode still, even after restarting my game. Can I drop my stuff? Yeah, I probably need to go to spectator, to be honest. Sorry, I'm still hiding my screen because I don't want you to see my passwords. Okay. It's not even letting me do anything. I know only the trailer is playing. That's on purpose. Okay. Can I reconnect?
Oh. Not sure if you celebrate, but hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas, Ethalder.
I did not know I had text-to-speech on. But that was a surprise. Thank you so much, Raz. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, I will be celebrating on Tuesday. I think I might have completely broken my character. Can't even go into can't go into any other. Oh well, it seems like I have fixed it somehow. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Still the same. This is weird. Yes, only the trailer is playing on purpose because I need to do commands and my password, and I don't want you to see that. Why? So I've probably broken the game because it says that I'm in creative mode 3 times. Like I've got 3 times the tools. I can't respawn my character. Maybe if I restart the server? I don't know at this point. Alright, I'm gonna shut down ARK one more time, and I'm gonna restart my server as well to see if something will fix me being stuck in some kind of limbo between between photo mode and playing. I can open my inventory, but I can't use the implant. I can't do anything. I can do commands, but they don't seem to do really anything. I think the game seems to be in some kind of weird limbo. So yeah, hopefully this fixes it. If anything, I guess I can just maybe spawn something to try and kill me so that I respawn. All right, well, we'll try it again. Oh yeah, poly, that could work maybe. Yeah, it seems like ARK's arcing, but at least I made this nice little trailer, so we at least have something of ARK to look at. But hopefully we can get back to building very, very soon. Because it would be a shame if we can't even finish this build now, because we were so close to actually making a really cool build. But yeah, you are right. The Extinction remaster remake is great. I played not that much of Extinction, but enough to know what the map was like. And the new things, oh, it's so cool. Okay, seems like the server is still restarting. Well, you know. Is it really ARK without some struggles? Still, if I'm just building, I'm getting ARKed. I guess I was too quick when going out of photo. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know how I got myself stuck. But hopefully we can get unstuck pretty soon. Yeah, I am. I am excited for the Lost Colony. I'm also still excited for all the other maps coming, because there's a bunch of maps that I haven't played yet, especially the later maps. So I'm almost at the phase of ARK where I'm gonna get maps that I haven't played before anyway. So that's almost just as exciting as the Lost Colony. But it's good to know and see that we are gonna get unique content. And secretly, I'm the most excited that they're going to keep on doing the Bob stuff, because I need more building things and structures and stuff like that. So, yes. Yes, please. Okay, hopefully the server has restarted by now. So I've played Volguero and Ragnarok that are coming up. Those I have played. Volguero is actually the only map where I beat the boss fights. It says updating mods. What the hell? I think I might have broken my whole game, guys. Thank you. I'm glad you like the community center. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I've played the Ragnarok and Volguero that are coming up. Genesis, both of them I have not played. I've looked around on the map, but that's about it. What else? What else is coming up? Crystal Isles I have played. Fjordur I have not played. Lost Island I have not played. Is there more maps? I don't know. But yeah, so there's quite a few that I haven't played. Jeez, I have a 2 GB mod update now. Not sure how that happened. But I guess we'll be back in a little bit once this update is done. Hoping the stream can handle me downloading these mods. And we can finish this build, maybe. Would be nice. All right. Well, the mods are going quite fast. We're almost halfway there already, so that's not too bad. So yeah, there's a few maps that I haven't played, so. Oh, I hope that's not. No, I don't. No, my game didn't have an update. It's just mods that are updating now. And the server is still 0.17 as well, so maybe it's not a server update. But we should be we're over halfway there with the mods, so hopefully we'll be back in and we can actually finish this build before you know it, you know. Would be nice. Would be very, very nice. But we'll find out in a moment. And then of course we still need to find out if whatever I did to break my game has been resolved as well, because right now I can't really do much of anything, which is not great. All right, we're almost there. Let's see if we can get it into the server again and hopefully continue the build, because geez, what did I do? There we go. It's letting me go on from the mods. Let's see. Please, ARK, get me unstuck, or let me die so I can respawn and play again. All right, well, we're joining up. Let's see. Yeah, it still won't let me move, but that might be because I'm over encumbered. It does look like I can look around again. Yes, I think we might be fixed. think we might be back. There we go. The crane can be finished. The crane will live. There we go. Well, the crane is getting there. I can't remember exactly what we were doing, but oh wait, I also need to make sure that I am recording again just in case. All right, there we go. Yeah, we have this part done. I think we need to start doing some skins again. And oh yeah, we finished this little build at the back. That's what we did, right? Yeah. So we need to kind of finish the garage, make a little car, finish this detailing. But let's first start doing the skins up here. And then perhaps also the container. Well, I'm not quite sure what I did to get myself in such a stuck place, but I'm glad it's over and we can continue this build because I'm actually really happy and excited about the way that this is turning out. Why? Oh no, I thought that the normal pillars were still there, but there's just some metal scraps on the outside. That's fine. That's what we want. Okay. Get all these skins done. That's the only downside of the fact that it's not new structures, but skins. But of course, the benefit is that you can build it out of any material. So I guess in the long run, it's a good thing, but it does get a little bit tedious placing all the skins. There we go. Very nice. I do think the cable we're just gonna skin as well. Why not? There we go. Yes, I made it in. It is actually working. So I can finish my container, floating container build. And start decorating, making a car, stuff like that. Yeah, I've actually been really surprised by the fact that I'm so fond of these quite simple container builds, but I don't know what it is about them. But yeah, it's just something about them is quite nice. In combination with these skins. There we go. The railing, by the way, guys. Whew. This railing is so cool. And now I think I might love the container even more now that I've made the crane with a floating container. This compound, this little starter compound base has turned out really nice, right? Because it kind of all belongs together, which you can build it clearly in stages. Like you don't have to build the whole thing, but you can if you want to. And you can grow with the base. The little hidden greenhouse in the counterweight of the crane is also pretty cool. Oh no, we definitely want that to be skinned. We're gonna need a color for this container because we already have cyan, yellow, and red. So if anyone knows of a good contrasting color that I should go for or try, let me know. And you might be the proud owner of a floating container. There we go. I feel like I need to do something to make it look like this is a little bit more properly attached. I can't really go to the side because I made the thing there. But maybe Where's that gonna end up? It's close to being exactly where it needs to be, right? I guess it's because I started in the middle. I don't know if I like that one too much. If only we could go even steeper. Don't think that's gonna work. I guess what we could just do is, I don't know. Again, I really should have studied some crane designs more, but we could just make it like it has multiple attach points like this. And then we could still have these come in like this. Right, we could still do it like this. So why not? Kind of want to make it like this because it's... Oh, I love the fact that they are a little bit more crooked and randomized. Looks really nice. Yeah, I think that works. Because otherwise it looks a little bit flimsy, just so one tiny cable. Look at this. Looks like there's proper construction in the city now. Really, really nice. A dark green. I think I would prefer something that contrasts a little bit more with the cyan that's right next to it, right? Normally a green could be really nice, but the fact that it is... Oh, I dropped some of my stuff when I was stuck. Is it still here? No, it's all gone. I need to craft all the things again that I need. Well, that's fine. Lights. Purple or pink could probably work, yeah. I'm gonna just add some lights to the back of this. I'm not quite sure what this container will be used for, but it will have some lights. And... you know what? It's also going to have a bonfire because I think this would be a really fun place to hang out with my bonfire and enjoy my views on my new floating container. All right. Maybe we should go for like a pink, because it would be kind of fun to have that. I feel like that fits quite well with the I should really pay attention. I feel like it kind of fits with the wasteland thingies. There we go. Look at the beauty. Yeah, that works. It's a nice little contrast. It actually works. I think that's the beauty of these, the wasteland and the Mad Max vibes. I think you can get away with adding a bunch of these crazy colors to it because all the rest is so muted that it actually works quite nice to bring a little bit of flavor to that, right? And that works really well with the existing structures. Yeah. So why is the Dillo just moved into my base? All right, unequip. There we go. Let's just first skin everything that we have right now to create the proper vibes here. And then, I mean, we don't need to necessarily use or build up this platform too much. It could just be, because it kind of needs to be open, right? Because the car needs to be able to pass through. So I think what we do first is kind of create the car so that yeah, we know how much space we need to drive in and out of the garage. I feel like a truck, something like a truck would be fitting for the crane, right? I don't really know what the options are for the cars yet, but yeah, that works. So we have a nice platform, and then this is where we drive out of there. Perfect. All right, let's build a car. Oh. Craft a rig. Craft rig. So I want a roll cage, a racer, a truck. And an engine. I guess we also just want to go for the truck. The truck bed, yeah. The wheels. Go truck. The front end. Do we want spikes? Harvest? Armor? Cow catcher. What does that look like? What is more fitted? Maybe actually this would be quite fitted for this kind of like work site. And then definitely the hook. I feel like that fits here. And we can have tranks, minigun, missiles, or flamethrower. Let's go for the flamethrower just because it looks cool, right? Alright, well, we got a little truck in the garage. It's got a nice look to it. There we go. So yeah. Oh. I'm getting rid of the dial. So I guess we don't really want too many structures here because, well, yeah, if you're actually practically going to be driving this, you want the middle to be free, right? Because otherwise it's going to be a little bit tricky. So let's park the car there. Yeah. So I guess if you detail this, you just want to have something around the sides. I mean, it's the mistake of the Dillo showing up at my base, right? I didn't do anything wrong. It was self-defense. All right. So any kind of details we add need to be really around the edge of the build. So I think first of all, we're gonna just add a little bit of light to these corners. Probably one here, one over there. There we go. And then the good thing that we have visual storage is that you can have these drums, right? I think that's going to be quite nice to just have around as decoration. Because it kind of fits the theme. So I'm just going to have a bunch of these around this platform. It's quite kind of strange that they didn't give us like a storage option that looks like a barrel, right? I feel like that really fits these vibes. So they really should have given that in vanilla as well. But yeah, I think a little bit of these visual storages is what I'm going to put back in the little storage shed that I made as well. So some fiber, some metal, some stone, thatch, and wood. There we go. See? turning this in. And of course, normally in vanilla, this would just be a bunch of vaults or storage bins. But we created some nicer looking things with the visual storage. Well, let's first create the things that we're more likely to have. I don't know. Are all the color gems on this map? Probably, right? Guess we can fit one more here. There we go. And I guess technically we can just also add them here in the garage. Because why not? So yeah, we would have a little bit of storage back here, which I think is quite nice. Actually, what I want to do is, I think, I want to add in some support beams. Just for the reason that I can attach some light to it. Wait. Does this not align? Oh, I guess the roof isn't quite aligned. I guess it's sticking out. That's fine. There we go. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we can reach them. We can skin them. There we go. And then can have some of these amazing decorations so that we have plenty of light in this little storage shed. I feel like this fits quite well at the back here. Yeah, because you have like your garage and then you have a little bit of storage in the back. That works quite well. You can have even more storage and crafting around. Like, I would probably just have my smithy somewhere off to the side here. So we can craft over here. Enjoy the view whilst we're crafting, you know. Plenty of space. Of course, depending on what kind of... I feel like these big structures, although this is of course very late game, this would look quite nice in a place like this, although it is very, very big. And I don't think I'm gonna have room for it if I want to drive my car around. But it could fit in this style for sure. Yeah, you probably want to keep this runway a little bit clear. And yeah, have a nice base. I guess up here you have the elevator. So what we kind of need to do, you need to have some power that powers the whole elevator. That might be the trickiest part. No, surely a normal generator would power that all, right? Let's see. If I have a generator. Because otherwise, otherwise you just need a ladder, I suppose. You can't have this. Okay, so the radius of this. Is it big enough? It is big enough. Yeah, see, it's fine. It's totally fine. It wouldn't power anything in the garage. But it is fine. It could work. It could work. So yeah, let's check build wise if we got it all. We have a crane. At least the goal of the stream is completed. We have the crane. We have the floating container to it, which is a really, really cool addition. And we got a little storage shed at the back of the garage as well, which is really nice. What's the mod for storage? It's visual storage, which is really recommended because, as you could see right now, it all looks empty. But as soon as you start adding stuff, it just kind of fills up and you see that there is things in there. You can also just make it show stuff if you want to, I think, in the options. But I like the fact that you can visually see if you're out of stuff or not. So the more you add, the more will be in the bins, which is a really cool way to have your storage a little bit more interesting than just having vaults and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely recommend that if you're playing with mods. Yeah, I think this is looking quite nice. Right? So we might be able to detail it a little bit. This one is a really good one. We might be able to add a few of these things from the steampunk deco, which would be quite nice. Actually, not that one. It's going to be a little steam coming out. And we can just have a little pipe going by. Why not? There we go. What is the crane? Well, we turned the garage into a full-fledged base. So we built a crane out of it because, I don't know, when I saw the garage with those legs, I just kind of thought, yeah, that would make a cool crane. So now this is a base. We still need to paint it up a little bit, but yeah, I think it definitely works. The garage is just one of the new structures. The crane, you just need to build yourself. That's what I did. There we go. Little vent. Yeah, I could probably actually make one of these into kind of like a custom chimney for this. Like a factory vibe. There we go. All right. So yeah, probably what we would do next is paint this thing. What is a default crane color? I feel like yellow or something. No. The crane is all custom built. Only the bottom part, like up to this. This is what the structure is. This thing. We built the little house next to it, or the little shed, and we built this whole thing, including the storage container that it's levitating. I don't know, but I feel like a crane is yellow in my mind. Is that true, or am I just crazy? But I feel like the crane should be yellow. So that's what we will go for. There we go. Definitely not that yellow. That's a little bit too much. Why did my pillar break? Oh, I need to get rid of my thing for a little bit so I can place the pillar. Yeah, right. Yellow is a very common color for these. Yeah, so we'll just go with that. I feel like it's a pretty nice contrast color. Can see what it looks like, because I feel like these wasteland structures definitely are the best when you start blending a little bit color into them, just because the general lack of color in them. So that will be a fun thing throughout this time working with these. I'm gonna have to figure out. Oh no, that actually works. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to figure out which regions for these, but I guess it just works. There we go. We do these. Yeah. I think that has already made a difference. Yeah, for sure. Then do I do these the same? Is that also going to be yellow? I think so, yeah. Like, at least this part I feel like needs to be yellow, right? Maybe this doesn't. But I feel like this would be the same color. Oh, let's paint these the right regions. I guess it also works on ceilings. Perfect. Yeah. I think this is coming together quite nicely. I think we might have done a thing, guys. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried before I started the stream because I had this idea, but then I didn't really prepare myself for this because I've just been grinding videos and making stuff happen on the community server. But I think for not much preparation, this is quite good. I wouldn't mind living this base. I think this is a really cool one. Definitely really cool one. Okay, so we need... Is metal gray an actual color? No. Okay, but we need... I guess steel is a color, right? Does that work on these? That might be a little bit too bright. Charcoal, maybe? That might be a little bit too dark. I love when this happens, where you're like, oh no, there's gunmetal. There we go. That's the right shade, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. There we go. Making wood into metal. That's what we do. There we go. No, I feel like that one can actually stay wood, because that's like they scaffolded that in. Whoever lives here, the survivors, the scavengers, they did that. Oh, yeah, these need to be as well. There we go. Perfect. Yes. I feel like... Should this be... No, I think this might actually be this. No, actually, no, this would be yellow because this needs to be visible because it's so high up, right? Yes. That's the reason we're painting a yellow, okay? I feel like the counterweight actually might just stay this color. Just normal. Alright, let's take a look at it. With the epic music. It's all coming together. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is definitely working. This is great. I love this. Damn. This is really cool. So you could have like your bedroom up in the top of the crane. I probably would do my bedroom up there, to be honest, so that you don't have to go there too often. You could... I don't know what you would do in here. Maybe some flyer breeding. Because it's up in the air. And then... Yeah, actually, I think I would really enjoy this job. You know, it might be annoying, but I feel like it's not too difficult to make it. So, yeah, that's fine. And then, of course, the garage with the cars. That's definitely a must-have, of course, with this edition. So, yeah, I feel like this is a really cool thing. And I wanted to add this to this container base because I thought it would be a good fit. Didn't realize that it would kind of complete the base now, because that's pretty much a complete base now, right? Don't really need anything else. So, yeah, that's really cool. That's really become like a little survivor compound. I could see a setting like this for like a post-apocalyptic movie, like a zombie movie. Walking Dead, this could be a setting. Right? Little crane in action. Yeah. I think that's looking really cool here. And I love that it's like in the middle of this mega city. This wouldn't have worked as well, I think, in the wastelands. Now it's almost like there's construction going on in the city, which I think is really fun. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that build. Should I add anything? I feel like I need at least one more bonfire at the top, because you would definitely want to enjoy this part of the build. There we go. This is where you chill. This is where you hang out and enjoy the views from up here. Yeah. And I kind of love the fact that we were able to work in a little greenhouse in this counterweight. I feel like that is so smart. You have like your little greenhouse here. You've got like this scaffolding path with invisible glass ceilings. That's really cool, I think. And then you would have your bedroom base here. Bedroom of the base. Let's add like a little bed. I'm probably gonna go for this. It's a little bit fancy, but fits. Yeah, look at this. A room for a king. The king in the crane. And then probably, you know, you'd have some storage, your personal storage, maybe cryo here. Definitely need some power. Would this be within the limits? I think so. I always forget how I check that. People keep telling me, but I never remember when I'm actually in game. But the limit of the community server is higher. It depends, I guess, how many people would be in your base or in your tribe, because it is a sizable compound. But let's say if you're 4 people or something, I feel like this is not too big. I mean, even 2 people may, I don't know. It's hard to judge. I would of course have to discuss, but I feel like realistically you're only using this little piece of land. But yeah, I think structure-wise, it's definitely not over the limit because we didn't use that many structures. We just went up high and then to the side, so yeah, probably this could work. Because realistically, if you build this, what you might want to do is maybe underneath here actually have a gate so that dinos can't walk in, or maybe some turrets. But this area for the rest is quite safe, except from things that you lure in from this top, but that doesn't happen too much because not that many things spawn here, and I haven't really seen anything that is gonna really ruin your day, to be honest, in this area. So yeah, I think it'd be fine. I think this would be a really cool base. I'm scared now to go into photo mode, but I'm gonna do it once. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That is looking good. Gonna take some screenshots. Yeah. I like this base. The tree. There we go. Yeah, I think this turned out really nice. There we can see the compound. Yeah, I think this was I was a little worried for a moment, but I think in the end this turned out quite nice indeed. As a little wasteland scavenger container site with a big crane. I think this is a unique way to kind of use this. No, because what creative mode has two speeds. This is like the normal speed, but if you just start flying, like you're at this speed, so you're like crazy speed. But if you use shift, it slows down. And then you can let go of shift, and now you're like in this speed, which is a lot nicer. And then, of course, you can use speed again to go a little bit faster, but then you are out of the crazy speed mode. Because that definitely is a little bit too crazy. Yeah, I think this is the build. This is, I think, pretty unique way to turn your garage into a cool base, right? I would live in this. I would live in this. Kind of wish that I'd had this in survival now, but you know, it's fine. I think I might make a tutorial for this as well. I think this is a pretty fun, unique way to build a base, right? And it fits with the container vibe. I don't know. It's going to be a container run, but yeah, feels good. Like, of course, we already had the little starter base under the belt, but I feel like this is the first proper big build for the Extinction edition to ARK, which is nice. Tomorrow we're gonna do another stream. It's gonna be another build stream. I'm looking forward to that one as well. I'm not gonna say exactly what we're gonna be building, but it's gonna be cool. We're gonna go back to something that I have done quite a few times in the past, and looking forward to doing it again. But I hope that you have enjoyed this stream and this build. Thank you for your suggestions, your help, your interaction, keeping me from going completely insane whilst rambling to myself and building. It's been a fun one. I think yeah, I'm quite happy with this build, with this random base location that we found on day one in my crazy day of waiting for ARK, and then it launched and I could still stream. And yeah, I think this has been a fun build. So hope you enjoyed the stream and you liked the build. If you did, of course, don't forget to... No, I'm not building an A-frame. I'm not building an A-frame. I have not built a proper A-frame in a long time, okay? Please don't say that I only build A-frames. Oh, but anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already. Tomorrow we'll be back with a stream, of course, more videos on the way as well. And if I don't speak to you again, if you're not here on the tomorrow stream, then have a very Merry Christmas as well. And I guess that Winter Wonderland event starts tomorrow as well, but we'll be focusing on building mostly. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next one. But for now, enjoy your evening. Enjoy some New Wasteland music, because I love this tune with the rock. And yeah, enjoy some beautiful images of Extinction. It really looks great. I didn't realize that I was going to be so excited for Extinction, but I am. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.